Job claims offer letter is wrong. Well, I've been working for a company for a few months. I get paid on a tiered structure dependent on attendance, which was clearly laid out in my offer letter. I noticed my paycheck came in short by quite a bit recently and reached out to my boss saying my pay was wrong. I had higher attendances but lower pay, which didn't add up. I also had hit max pay tier and it wasn't shown on my pay stub. Their response is my offer letter was wrong and has a higher max pay on it than what it's supposed to be. They're not showing any willingness to rectify my pay to match the offer letter HR and I signed, or look into the other glaringly wrong pay on the one paycheck. Like what the hell? Oh, Department of Labor. OP has a good one for you. The offer letter, by definition, can't be wrong. It's the contract you agreed to. You didn't agree to something else, even if that's what they meant to offer you. Contact both the doll and an attorney. They do have to honor the deal. It's time to approach a labor lawyer. If the contract has the same offer, then they should honor it. Making you sign a contract that doesn't match the offer is also shady. Get a lawyer. Yeah, that's wage theft. Remember, they can fire you for refusing this new rate going forward. So start looking for something new. Yes, that offer is a signed contract between you and your employer. Start looking for another job immediately. Keep a paper trail of all your correspondence on this matter and continue fighting the company for their mistake. Once you have another job, no notice, no warning, just stop showing up. They broke the contract. No, you owe them nothing. If they threaten some type of retaliation, find a lawyer and go get them. Companies like this deserve to be called out and punished. Do what you can to do exactly this. It's your responsibility as a worker to hold the company who is screwing you responsible. Law, or Department of Labor. That's an easy one. What we need to do is start suing these companies that claim the offer letters are wrong. I'm not a lawyer, but when I was in school for paralegal studies, I did learn that interfering with the contract is actionable in some situations. If I have a job offer and you come along with a more enticing offer and I take it and it turns out that offer was a lie, you interfered with a potential contract I had with a different employer. That should be actionable in civil court. I would bet you could take this complaint to the Department of Labor and they will make them pay you. You may not have your job anymore after that, but I wouldn't care if I were you. This place sounds like a scammy scumbag. Get a lawyer, don't sign anything. Lol, same thing happened to me. Offer letter said full-time instead of contracted full-time, aka only full-time when I work under them. Paid me full-time salary for months, tried to fix it, recoup cost, didn't happen. Offer letters a contract, some manager got fired over it. Eve Tusley moved to a new job, got paid tens of thousands extra on that one. It's a signed contract. If they signed it and you signed it, they have a legal obligation to meet. Contact your HR to correct it, and if they don't do anything about it, start quoting labor laws and head to your local labor board. Document everything and send a copy to your personal email. And if you end up going to court, don't settle for the bare minimum. Sue them assholes for everything they have. I'd submit a complaint of wage theft to the NLRB if you're in the States. Sounds like you might have a good case for it, and they'll do all of this on your behalf, free of charge. And if you face any retaliation or suspected retaliation for your actions, they can handle that too. Signed letter is a signed letter. Tell them they can pay you or talk to your lawyer. Report them to the Doll and Better Business Bureau. Okay, So you and HR signed the offer letter. Which emo makes the wage you were hired legally binding? To me this sounds like a bait and switch. They baited you with a higher wage, and now are counting on you just rolling over and taking what they have chosen to pay you. When you reached out to your boss, was it through text or email? Or was it verbal? If it was verbal, I would send a message confirming that they won't be honoring the offer letter. That was signed by HR and you. I'd then take your copy of the signed offer letter, copies of pay stubs, and get a few consults from a couple different labor lawyers. Be aware that your employer might try to get rid of you for pushing this issue. They might suddenly write you up for every little thing you have done wrong and even things you have not done wrong. This is called retaliation, and even in at-will states it is illegal. Get copies of every write-up and document every disciplinary meeting you have. And in the meantime, look for another job. This employer is going to dick you around and create massive headaches for you. Depending on the country and the agreement signed, you're probably in line to get a lawyer to help you with this issue. More than likely, you will need to move on and sue for back pay. Time for a lawyer. What does the contract say? Offer is one thing. The legal upholding would be based on the actual signed contract, not the offer letter.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.